welcome back to another episode of CEDH. Today we are playing probably the longest CEDH game I've ever played on this channel, at least until now. So let's get right into it. Quick, another intro part. I just realized this video will be uploaded a few days before Christmas is happening. I just want to let you know, enjoy the time with your family, eat, laugh, have fun, and cherish the moment you have with your people, because they won't be around forever, same as you, so you really should feel grateful that you have people in your life. And even if you don't have that, you still have friends, and at least try to cherish the moment with them, because memories are really important. So with that, we go straight into the game. Leave a like, a comment, and a follow down below to always catch my Lumra content, and let's get into it. Today we are having advice on Rona, Herald of Invasion. Next we have Threat on Rograkh. Then we have Schusta, aka me, on Lumra, Belle of the Woods, aka Ruler of the Wild. And last, we have Owen on Tymna Kraum, aka Bluefire.
We're tapped for a soul-breaking pass.
Play Flooded Strand, fetch for Underground Sea. If it's cool with you, I will shortcut it, cast a Springleaf Drum, cast my commander, and then I'm passing.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Windswept Thief for turn, passing my turn with 6 cards in hand.
I'll play a Marsh Flats. I'll pass.
I guess I'm just casting the commander. There's nothing else to do.
In your end step, cast a Mystical Tutor, like a Battle Ritual on top. Untap, drop. Wooded Footage, Pills, fetch for Badlands, tap for 2, cast Cabalrit. Cast Necrodominance, maybe search for my Badlands.
I will just fetch as well for a snow-covered forest if it's fine with you guys.
Is Necrodominance cool with everyone? Then move to end step if nobody has anything. Necrodominance trigger. Responses?
In response, I'll tap this for a green. Sacrifice it additionally and cast a crop rotation. Hickory Woodlot.
The Necrodominance trigger will pay 8 life. Discard Mana Conference, Paradise Mantle, Wooded Polluted Delta, Verdant Catacombs, and City of Brass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will be pretty beloved in this spot. I'll play a snow-covered forest for turn. I'll tap 1 and cast a Vexing Bowl. I will tap this for 2 green and cast a Collector Ouphe. Pass my turn with 3 cards in hand. I was not expecting Vexing Bobble and Collector Ouphe resolving here. Those 2 cards are the reason why this game is taking really long, and gives us the option to climb back into the game.
I'm gonna fetch, and then I'll Enlighten Tutor. Means it has to be heuristic. There's a plateau that works. There's a mana vault. I'll pass.
You just pass. Untap, skip draw. First main phase, play a City of Traders. Tap for 3. Cast a Floodcaller. If Floodcaller is cool, I will exile Summon Spirit Guide for red. Cast a Last Chance. That's cool. I will move to my end step. Necrodominance trigger. 6 life. Discard Memoic Betrayal and the Archmaw's Will. Move to my second turn. Untap.
In your upkeep.
No way.
Silence.
Yeah, that's GG.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Talon Gates of Madara. I will phase out Edwis command.
I'll activate response. A good draw, discard 3.
Tap Talon Gates and cast Amulet of Vigor. I'll move to combat and attack Advice for 2. Pass turn.
There's a Draneth. I'll pass.
It's gonna be a very sad move with Rona first. I'll draw, discard. Posture back. Now I'm gonna tap Command Tower and cast a Grafdigger's Cage.
Now, not only Rona and Tymna Kraum out of the game, I'm also done. So now we have to just wait that someone draws anything that could potentially accelerate the game here, and it will take a pretty long time.
Good to pass.
Draw for turn. We pay 1, 2, 4 this dice. I'll cast on Ice Till Explorer, adjust to Windswept Thief, trigger Ice Till. In response to the trigger, I'd like to hold priority, pay 1 life, and search my library for a land, because I can do that. I'll take the thematically pleasing Winter one. Another land enters, we have another Ice Till Explorer trigger on the stack, so now I mill 2 cards instead of 1. It's Escape Shift, or at Archway. Move to combat again, and we'll attack you for 2. You know what, who cares, because Mystic isn't on the board yet. I'll cast a Mana Vault, and then I'll move to my end stop.
Great.
Draw. Like to activate Rona. Kind of don't need it. I'll leave those untapped. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Windswept Thief, hold priority, and mill 2 cards. Crystal Vein, Echoing Deeps. return Arid Archway back to play. ETB, I bounce another land into my hand. I will target Talon Gates, move to combat and attack Rona for 4. And then I move for phases and pass my turn. With 3 cards in hand.
Pass the turn.
Keep activation on the stack. Draw and discard again. Then I'll give it a dramatic reversal and pass turn.
In your end step, I'd like to pay 2 colorless and 2 green. Put my Talon Gates of Madaro back into play. TP effect on the stack, I'd like to target the Dread Magistrate. For the love of God. If you're playing cards that grant you additional land drops per turn, use a counter to visualize how many lands you can use. Also, stop forgetting the Ice-Till Explorer triggers. That's why you need a pile for actual triggers that happen, then static abilities and nothing or activated abilities. Why am I keep missing those triggers? It's unbelievable. Move to my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Arid Archway. And we cast Tiller Engine for turn. Put Windswept Teeth into play, do this again, find another forest, Emergence Zone, and a Castle Garden Bridge. Crystal Vein into play. Trigger Ice Tiller, mill another card. It's a 6. I will sack it for 2 colorless, pay 3 green and another colorless, and with 6 mana, I'll cast Lumra.
Yeah, or Start by cast a Dark Ritual. 2 of the black, cast a Tainted Pact. I'll top it that. These can all get exiled. I'll tap for a blue, and I'll cast a quick fairy to get out your head there.
Yeah, I will put it back into my command zone.
You get a 2/2 bird.
No fucking would move to combat once again and hit you for 4. Then I'll move through phases and pass my turn with 2 cards in hand. So everyone with at least 1 brain cell and a working eye saw that Advice had mana up, potentially countering my Lumra. I mean, it was pretty obvious because I bounced Talon Gates back into my hand. You need to understand here, I had to go for that. Tymna Kraum was out of the game for at least several more turns, and Rona is just trying to find something here with her activated ability, because as you can see, she does nothing whatsoever. And of course, I miss my window here for generating insane value with Lumra TP, but if I don't do it now, he will just keep the Strict Serenade up for my real win attempt. So rather just get it out now, especially because we still accumulate a really great amount of value every single turn with our Ice-Till Explorer.
Ernest comes back. Pass the turn.
Let's activate Rona. Draw, discard. I will discard this mana bolt. So I'll tap for a and cast a first degree.
We put Hickory Woodlock into play. We have a Tyler Engine and an Amulet of Vigor trigger. To untap it, I will untap it. In response to the second trigger, I will tap it, float to green. It gets untapped, I'll crack it again. In response still to the Ice-Till Explorer trigger, make 4. And then we mill 1 card. Wood Mace. Another Windswept Teeth thing. We get a forest, and then we have 2 Ice-Till Explorer trigger. Mirror Pool and Tezzeret Cruel Cap. Then I'd like to tap this for 2, this for 3, and this forest for 1, and this one for another 1. I'll pay 8 and attempt Lumra again. Wait, I can't do that, correct? No way. 2, 4, 6, and 7 to Advice. 3 cards in hand. I'd like to move to my end step.
A Tainted Pact.
Fish trigger.
Have it.
Oh, that is the worst land I could have drawn.
No,
Nice.
no fucking way.
Stop.
Maybe trying to get that stick out of Zane. He's there forever.
Well land. I'm gonna go fishing for a Tundra. There's a Ranger Captain. Ranger will ETB, and Ranger will get Esper. I'll pass the turn.
Anything for me? Good to draw my card. Activate. I'll discard the juice. I have Bloodstained Mire. I gotta see if I have a land I can grab.
Wait, now you have to do it, right? Because otherwise you just win.
Only if he's got a consultation.
I don't even have a fetchable land, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, they live when they do it.
Untap, up, draw for turn. Yeah, I'll do that. Pay 1 and fetch again. Crumbling Vestige and Carpet of Flaws. I think we have to just do it again first. Lotus Philo. Move to combat, I will attack Advice again. 2, 4, 6, 7. Fork, and I will pass my turn.
Who saw that coming? I'll pass the turn.
I'll pay 2 life for a Gataxian Purple. You can have a draw trigger off it, because I'm not paying.
Okay, you're not paying our draw. And then the spell gets countered.
I'm finally doing stuff, guys. I can't believe it.
Government Tarn here for command tower. Has a screaming symmetry. I'll give it to Tymna since you might be able to draw something.
I will respond with a one-she.
So now I'm pretty scared. Advice chose instead of me, which perfectly makes sense because I can definitely push for a win on my next turn if I get a free tutor. But at the same time, now the two fastest Oracle decks just get a free tutor, which is pretty scary because we know Advice already has fastest Oracle in hand. And Owen already accumulated over the last several turns quite a bit of value. And honestly, I wouldn't be even surprised if he can just jam for a win next turn. I'm in a pretty bad spot here, even though it looks I have the upper hand here because Owen can't do shit against me. I don't really care about the Drenif. The Ranger is also not a problem whatsoever. And Rona gets potentially stopped by Owen. But at that moment, I was pretty confident either Owen or Advice will win on the next turn.
Good to pass the turn.
Untap, up, draw for turn. I will win to you're fine to draw.
One on there, and you're searching as well.
I don't have any basic lands more in my library. One card with a Mycosynth guard. Play for turn. We do a mirror pool. 9 into his face. Into Advice. Sorry, 7. My bad. And then I move for faces and pass my turn.
Not a worry. And 3, 4, 3 in the air at Lumra. One Advice. I'll pay 2. Draw 2. So I think Ragavand is bad. Firebast is bad. Signet is bad. Probably not. Yeah, I'm done.
There's no way he's not winning this turn.
Pay 2 for Thasses.
Crack the Ranger.
Crack Ranger is a life, but not a constitution.
He had it.
Name Thasses. ETB on spin.
Yeah, I'd like to respond to that.
Mm-hmm.
Endurance. I'll target you, Advice, and put all your cards from your graveyard back into your library, shuffled.
Mm-hmm.
So that Endurance felt pretty good. As a Lumra player, I'm always scared about the Endurance, because if someone does it on our ETB, we normally have no real way of coming back into the game, because normally we just sacrifice our lands and then on ETB put them all back into play. It could have been pretty scary if we had the problem that TK went for the win on his turn, because then we had to decide if TK or Rowan, because then we had to decide if TK or Rona wins. But because we had Mirror Pool in play, we could just crack it, pay the mana, and make a copy of Endurance again. So in this case, because we generated so much value over the course of the game, it wouldn't even have mattered if both of them went for the win, because we could Endurance both of them.
Oh, I have a poor man's scry, sorry. I'm still doing my Thasses trigger here, so...
I'd like to respond to that. 1 here, 3, 4. So now it's correct with 5 mana. Crack Mirror Pool and target my Icetal Explorer to create a copy of it. Then I create a copy of my Icetal Explorer.
Fast turn.
Untap, draw. Mirror Pool. 2 triggers, I'll mull 2 cards. Boseiju and Conduit Pylons. Hickory Woodlot. We have 2 triggers, I will untap it 2 times for in response to the Icetal Explorer triggers. So we have 4 green. Then it dies. Then we have the 2 mill triggers, Lotus Cobra and Ashaya. And then I will do this, crack the Mirror Pool and make another copy of Icetal Explorer. So I get another extra land for turn. I'll play the Mirror Pool for 3 cards. We mill Natural Awesome Safekeep on Ancient Tomb. I will play Ancient Tomb for turn. I'm milling 3 cards. We have Blastoise, Sun Scorched and Misty Rainforest. Do 2, 3. Do another crack, target another time my stuff, have another one, and my last land for turn will be Mirror Pool. I have 4 triggers. We have Uza's Cave, Prismatic Vista, Wasteland, and Nissa. Here I will attack
You have a 2/2 birds.
with the bird,
Yeah,
correct.
So okay.
Correct. So in that case, it would have been just 10 times faster if I just moved from main phase 1 to combat, hit Advice with my bird, kill him, Gravedigger's Cages away. I don't have to think about it anymore, and then the lines would have been a lot easier because I don't have to think about, okay, can I somehow get this and this out of my graveyard or not? So if you can kill someone, just do it, because they could potentially always have something in their hand, on the board, or in the graveyard that could fuck with your plan. You are dead, then main phase 2. I think I'm fine pass here with 5 cards in hand.
Because you're not casting spells. That's my problem.
Fuck
Why are you
Tymna.
not casting spells?
Fuck Tymna Kraum. All my homies hate Tymna Kraum.
Their land. I'm gonna fetch. Can be a Badlands. Because you don't fly, do you?
I have a 3/4 reach.
Yeah, motherfucker. Imp Seal. Why is the Grand Abolisher? Yeah, I'll pass.
In your end step, I will just do it again. Use to life and get another Icetal Explorer. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. 5 land drops this turn. We'll put a Mirror Pool into play. We have 5 mill triggers, Root Path, Summoner's Pact, Elvish Reclaimer, Fabled Passage, and Shifting Woodlands. A second land for turn, we play Gas Cradle. We have 5 triggers, Field of the Dead, Strip Mine, Gemstone Cavern, Earthcraft, and Ghost Squaller. We will get in a Urza's Cave. another 5 cards. We have Soul Ring, Horizon Progress, Ursus Saga, Trinisphere, and Talos Provisioner. Then we will play, as our second last land for turn, a Shifting Woodlands. We have another 5 cards. Haven of Souls, Lazotep Curry, Wooded Foothills, Emrakula Promised End, and Alzar Shepherd. I tap this for 1. 2 forests for 2. And because I have Delirium, I will make my Shifting Woodlands to a Trinisphere until end of turn. Now I will use my last land drop and put a Field of the Dead. We have 5 mill triggers, and because it sees itself as well, I will respond to that. I pay 3 mana, crack Urza's Cave, and search my library for a land.
I will have a 1-chi trigger, but
Feel free.
yeah.
I will get command beaten. 2 untapped triggers. We have another 5 Astral Explorer triggers, and we have another Field of the Dead trigger. I will untap it 2 times. We get 1 mana for untapping. We have 2 zombie triggers. I will make those 2. And then we mill 10 cards. Light Halfling, Double Spirit Guide, Exploration, Spelunking, Lotus Field, a Lotus Petal, Vesuva, 7 with Food Chain, and another 3 would be Havenwood, Gaia Reach on Burning Catacombs. I will crack this and put Lumra back into my hand. I will tap this for 11 green. From the 11 green, I will use 6, go down to 5, and put a Lumra onto the stack. And now, after the ETB resolves, I move 4 cards and return all my lands back to the battlefield. And because I have Untapper, I will present a loop where I infinitely copy Lumra until I find Sunscorched Desert and ping you to death.
There's an ETB, it deals damage.
On ETB, I deal 1 damage to target player, and I'll target you.
My question is, what's the loop?
I will recrack this, okay? 4 and 1, and the last one for the colorless and 4 mana. We mill 4 cards. Spring Heart, Yavimaya, Final, and Nature's World. I will only return the lands that matter here, if that's okay with you. Mirror Pool, Vesuva, Sunscorched Desert, Crystal Vein, and Lotus Field. They enter all tapped. Before all the ETB triggers happen, we have a Vesuva trigger, meaning as it enters, this happens before the ETB. So I will choose Gaia's Cradle. We have a legendary rule, so Gaia's Cradle dies, and Vesuva is currently a Gaia's Cradle. Then I can decide which triggers happen first. So we have Field of the Dead, Astral Explorer, Amulet of Vigor, and Telange. I'd like to untap first, and this happens 2 times. So because we have stuff here, or 10 creatures, so we make with this, let's say just 10 mana. 10
That's
green.
just fine.
I'll tap that. Then we have the zombie triggers. I will not count that if that's okay with you, because I return all my lands. These cards go all into my graveyard. Then we have Lotus Field trigger and Sunscorched Desert. Sunscorched, I shoot you 1 damage.
Oh, the Lotus Field lets you set the lands. Got it.
Crystal Vein lets me sacrifice itself for 2 colorless, and because I make always at least 5 mana with the entire zombies I'm accumulating, I make enough green and enough colorless to infinitely make the Mirror Pool stuff. And with Lotus Field I can sacrifice.
The Lotus Field letting you set the lands is the bit that was getting, because I normally see it with sack a land on board. So you just set all the lands, play the Lumra.
Holy shit, this was a pretty fun game. Right now you were able to see why Waxing Bauble and Collector Ouphe is pretty good in Lumra, especially if you know you play against decks that try to win really early. Rona also told us later that he could have gone for a win on turn 3, but wasn't able to do that because Collector Ouphe was in play, because otherwise he would just cast Mox Ember, tap it for blue, cast a Helix, giving Rona the ability to tap and bouncing on a permanent back to his hand, and then tapping it, bouncing Mox Ember back to his hand, and presenting a loop to make infinite mana, infinite storm, and then just win with that. But because Collector Ouphe was in play, he wasn't able to do that. So we didn't know that at that time, but holy shit, the Collector Ouphe was even better than I expected in the beginning. Obviously, Rograkh also had a pretty big problem with that, because he had no way of doing the gameplay he wanted to do, because all his artifacts he tries to play in his end step with Wall Upon the Win and play to win the game didn't work. And normally TK wouldn't mind the Collector Ouphe as much as the other players, I guess. But because he was pretty damn hard land screwed this game, it also was the reason why it worked just so well. And we don't even have to talk about the Astral Explorer this game, which did an absurd amount of value. Honestly, the amount of landfall triggers, returning lands in this game, only with Astral Explorer, especially then when we finally had the Mirror Pool in play, getting so many Astral Explorers into the game. It was really sick. I never got this far in the game, so it was just a wow moment for me. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's game. Leave a like, comment, and a sub here, all the good stuff, and we will see each other in the next video. Bye bye!